person implies that the audience may feel uncomfortable while viewing these images and hearing these facts. If we were to sugarcoat this, it would be doing a disservice to the 800 million people that went to bed hungry last night. It would be doing a disservice to the child that died 3 seconds ago, and it would be doing a disservice to the child that is going to die in the next 3 seconds. This is real life, ladies and gentlemen. This is their life. This is the world they have to wake up to every morning. I think we owe it to them to feel a little uncomfortable, if only for a moment. But we're not here to dwell on the facts. We're here to change them. And we're going to show you what we, along with 2.4 million Americans and over 100 organizations, are doing to change those facts.
Woo!
As a class, we've chosen to work with the One campaign.
What's your name?
Right there. It is one of the country's most well-known and respected organizations that combines the effort of over 100 nonprofit, humanitarian, and advocacy organizations around the world and has gained the support of over 2.4 million people and has grown, and is growing. Their goal, to raise public awareness about the issues of global poverty and ask our leaders to do more to fight these problems, not only in our community, but around the world. Celebrities like Bono, Brad Pitt, and Justin Timberlake, just to name a few, have contributed through time, money, and effort just to give a voice to those millions who don't have one. So Barack Obama, our soon-to-be president, has pledged to fully back the Millennium Development Goals, which are a series of projects that promote poverty reduction, education, maternal health, gender equality, and they aim at combating child mortality, AIDS, and other diseases, and all this done by 2015. To date, 29 million children in Africa have gotten a chance to go to school. Nearly 3 million HIV-positive people around the world have received medicine. 59 million bed nets have been given to protect families from malaria. But there's still much more to be done. We aren't quite there yet. There's a war going on. It's not against terrorism. It's not against religion. It's not against Iraq or Afghanistan. It is a war for the millions of human beings without a roof over their heads or food to eat. It is an endless struggle against poverty. It is a father's will to feed his children. It is a child's desire to live. I know this may seem out of reach because, after all, we are just people. But our voices contain more strength than meets the eye. Because when our voices, our hearts, and our passions can come together as one, we can and will make a difference.
Woo!
Asia is in America.
That 8 groups,
Just as they did for the tsunami.
Oh, he's hot.
As one.
acting,
One by one.
Oh, he's hot
They
too.
step forward,
A nurse.
a teacher,
A homemaker.
and lives are saved. But the problem is enormous.
Every 3 seconds, one person dies.
Another 3 seconds.
One more.
The situation is so desperate in parts of Africa.
Asia is in America.
that 8 groups,
Just as they did for the tsunami. Are uniting as one.
acting,
As one. We can beat extreme poverty, starvation, AIDS.
But we need your help. One more person.
Letter
Voice
will mean the difference between life and death.
for millions of people. Please join us.
By working together. Americans have an unprecedented opportunity. We can make history. We can start to make poverty history.
One.
By one. By one. Please visit one at this address. We're not asking for your money. We're asking for your voice.
Okay, so Ms. Parker's 6th period English 4 class, we got together and we created a club called Club 2. And Club 2 stands for Teens Working as One for One to end worldwide poverty. Together, our goal is to raise awareness about poverty. We will go about doing this by giving presentations just like this.
Ooh.
Just like this, and promoting and selling one products like t-shirts and wristbands.
It's alright, relax.
And creating events like fashion shows and concerts and even a walk against poverty. And throughout all this, we hope to help people realize that poverty is here, and it is now. So as you sit here tonight, I want you to ask yourself the question, what will you do to make poverty history? Will you just sit back and watch as millions of our fellow brothers and sisters die forgotten? Or will you use your voice to support us, to end this vicious cycle forever? So join us, Club 2, in fighting against the world's greatest issue today, poverty. Because alone, we are nothing, but together, we are everything. So I ask you again, what will you do?
Oh. Talk. Is it on now?
Okay. You've seen the images, you heard the facts, but this time it's going to be different. This time it won't be going through one ear and out the other. This time we will make a change, and together we will succeed in making a difference. Despite the fact that all of us have once in time complained about our life, but we, the people in the United States, all should know that we're very lucky to be living in this country, where chances and opportunities are offered to us. However, there are people currently living in third world countries who aren't provided with education, enough food, or even access to clean water. There are children witnessing their families and friends' death every day due to starvation and diseases. But lacking the ability to change what already have happened, and lacking the strength to change what's going to happen, all these kids can do is hope that someone would stand up for them, someone would share their stories to the rest of the world, and someone would rise and speak up for those millions of lives that are slowly being taken away every 3 seconds. You don't know what's ahead of you. No one does. Maybe in the next 3 seconds, it could be another death of a child who pays every night for someone like you to come save them. Who here is willing to save these kids? Would it be just I who stand up for them? Would it be you? Or can it be both you and I, both unite to back up these kids to fight this war against poverty, for a better future, for a better life? Similar to a lot of people, I used to always think I alone cannot change anything. I have no money, no fame. I'm just a typical teenager who has a heart that's wanting to help but doesn't have the ability to. Until I started working on this project. I had an epiphany. I'm not alone. With just one single voice, millions of others can be awoken. So please, never underestimate yourself, because everybody in this room, plus myself, can always make a change in someone's life for the better. Our generation has to be the one to make the difference. And I know we will make a difference, because we believe we can end AIDS, starvation, extreme poverty. We believe we recognize 1 billion people live on less than